This is a HeadGum podcast.
How do you start this?
This is a weird episode.
I don't know even how to jump into this.
I know. Hello, guys. Hi.
This is Coffee with Rachel. I'm Chris.
I'm Rachel.
This is probably, not the greatest episode to get started on this show
Oh
with.
my god, please don't start the show
Please,
with this fucking episode.
Please listen to some other episode. We've got some gems out there.
We've got some jovial pieces that will hopefully keep you bepped for a good time. But, yeah, so it is pretty late on a Thursday for us to be recording, but...
we just, we needed time to collect.
Yeah.
And reflect.
I really, commend the people on YouTube that, already with it on the fucking response to the election. I don't know if I would have had the energy.
There was two responses.
I definitely wouldn't have.
There's, people that responded and were just immediately angry, and then just the response of, feeling really, really sad, and, they're both valid responses,
Or, the vent... But there were also couple of videos I saw. What?
What?
There were a few videos that I saw that were more okay, here's some hopeful shit to think about. And that's kind of what we want to do today. We're obviously going to have to talk about this because I got fucking feelings. And this affects me. And, it affects a lot of people, let's be real. But I definitely want to talk about it, but we also don't want this to be, a draining... I'm sure you guys at this point, it's been, 48 hours?
Yeah.
At this point, I'm sure everyone's, squeezy. They're screaming, and they're can we talk about anything else,
So let's tackle the coffee part first, typical fashion. We've got Trader Joe's decaf because it's late at night and we don't want caffeine squeezy.
AKA 6 p.m. It's really not even that late.
It looks like it's midnight. So daylight savings happened or ended or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, I know. I was earlier, I was just sitting around and I looked outside, out of the sky, outside, and I was
sky.
Oh my god, it's not even 4:15 and it's already setting.
I walk to work now, and the sun is just rising, and then I walk home, and the sun is setting. And so that's really...
And in, a month, it'll be, dark and dark.
Yeah. So that's really...
That's, the worst,
It's fantastic. Honestly. I'm so glad that I'm in a new office that has really big windows, so I can see the sun.
I literally sit over here by the window and, soak it up while I'm trying to do, anything on it that I need to do.
Yeah. So we have the Trader Joe's decaf, but we have a little extra bepping in it. Why don't you just
We all need some cheer. It's the little things these days, This is the So Delicious dairy-free coconut milk holiday nog, if you wanted to know.
It's from Whole Foods?
It's a lot of fucking words. We picked this up at Whole Foods, because we wanted a, eggnog. Because, okay, my favorite holiday drink from Starbucks, which, their red cups are coming out and everything. Talk about great timing. I think we all need a little holiday cheer while we're just looking towards the impending
Now,
doom.
are they plain red cups again and cause a fucking outrage, or do they have things on them?
This is actually funny. They totally played us. Well, they really played, the people that were really upset, anti... this is all holiday inclusive or whatever. The reason why they did the plain red cups is because they encourage people to draw their own things on it. And this year, the cups are selected from their favorite artists that drew on the cups with white markers.
Fantastic.
So fuck everyone that flipped out last year. Also fuck anyone that flips out any year over the cups.
Over a fucking cup.
I can't imagine being a barista and having people come in and be what the fuck? You guys hate Jesus. I would be is that a grande Americano or what? So this is the dairy-free one, and it had way less calories than every other nog that they had that was dairy-free.
Honestly, I think it's not as bad as just using the coconut milk that we've been using. It's really not bad. I was so shocked.
Yeah, and that's already half the fat or whatever. So not a bad treat, guys. I would highly recommend.
It's a little festiveness that I enjoy.
I want a festive kick right in my ass right now. We were looking at Christmas trees today to just get our minds off of shit, and wasn't that a great 45 minutes?
Yeah, it was. We have one coming on the way now, and it's fantastic.
Bitch. I'll give you guys the full review before I recommend, but we got it from Amazon.
Yes. But I have a coffee fact as well.
Yeah.
It's from the ever-reliable source of 17 magazine again.
Fabulous.
It says, there's a reason coffee doesn't taste as good as it smells.
That is true.
According to scientists, it's because you actually have two senses of smell. The smell that you inhale from the environment and the burst of aroma that's sent through the back of your nose from the inside of your mouth when you swallow. Which is actually
with my mouth.
which actually accounts for 80% of what you taste. So basically, coffee smells better when you inhale it than when you smell it inside of your mouth. On top of that, your saliva wipes away about half of the good-smelling taste. Basically, your saliva is working against your taste buds.
So let's just 2017 and saliva.
That sounds like a plan.
That, pores, sebum, dry patches. There's a lot of things I could ban. I got a zit in my eyebrow, and honest to God, it's Donald Trump's fucking fault. Like, guys, when the hell did I break out on it? It's like this big-ass zit in the middle of my eyebrow, and I'm like, that is absolutely a stress zit from this bullshit.
Definitely is. I have, like, a couple, like, open ulcers in my mouth because, I'm sorry, but, like, it happened in the morning after the election. I woke up, and my mouth was just in so much pain.
Yeah. My wisdom teeth, let's blame that as well. My wisdom teeth are acting up, and it's because I know that all of my health care is going away.
Oh my God.
I don't even have dental, let's be real. But anyway, let's just get into it. Of course, Donald Trump won. I mean, I say
and we
won.
all lost.
We all lost. The moment it happened, like, I was one of those people that was like, I'm literally waiting until that number hits 270 before I react. There were people, he was still at like 255, and that was when all of the major, like, magazines were tweeting about it and all of the people on my timeline, and I was just like, no, I need to see this, like, actually happen. It was just
like, I need it to happen. We were following along with CNN, which was like the last person to report.
We didn't turn off CNN probably for a good, like, 12 hours. I'm like, you know what? Don't do that again. Don't. And
that was the most I ever watched that on Sling before. Like,
oh my God, I don't watch the news on TV because it's like always just fear mongering. Like, put down your cell phone, you're gonna get 17 tumors. Like, I don't need that. And I literally just burst into tears when I saw the like final result. And it still burns that she won the popular vote. That's like a.
What do we have to do to repeal the electoral college?
We literally have this argument like every time there's
we have the technology now. Like, I understand that it was probably like more of a helpful thing when you
got those hanging chads hanging around.
Yeah,
Chris still doesn't know what a hanging chad is.
But like, when you just don't know exactly, it's hard to tally up all the votes. We have the fucking technology now to count each individual vote. We should just go with that because it's stupid that she got more votes, but she lost.
It's like, why don't they get a head start counting? Well, I guess they do. Like, I'm thinking of all the people that do their mail-in ballots. It's like, are they not counting those? Like, I feel like, I don't know.
I'm not sure what they do.
But either way, it's of course upsetting. You know, we all know why this is a bad thing for our country.
Yeah, we don't need, like...
And if you don't think it's a bad thing, you can honestly hop on the next podcast.
Yeah.
Because she's about to have all her rights stripped away. And it's not great to think about.
Just hearing every piece of news coming out afterwards about all the things that he plans on doing or what he wants to do and everything.
Oh, yeah.
It's just like
climate change deniers to EPA, and it's like... We literally just had a whole episode about how terrible it would be if he won because of that reason. And that's like, I mean, that's something that affects everyone. Like, even all the straight white dudes that are like, oh, it's not a big deal. Like, none of my shit's going away. How about your planet?
Yeah.
How about your literal home? You know, if you're planning on having kids, their home, like, it's just, it does affect all of us.
That's the one issue that,
that actually
every human being on this planet
should be worried about.
Yes.
But of course, like, yeah, I mean, just seeing what's been happening over the last, like, 48 hours with, like, the increase of hate crimes that have been happening, and seeing, like, swastikas spray painted on places, and, you know, racial slurs and slurs against, you know, gay people everywhere. Like, in Washington, people had, like, you know, I'm not going to say the words, but, like, you know, all over their cars, and that's in a blue state. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just scary. What could be affected by the mentality that, like, hey, we gotta look to this guy.
Yeah. And
don't even get me started about the most terrifying part of any of it, which is his running mate, Mike Pence.
Yeah.
Legitimately, one of those scary, like, superhero villains that's, like, part lizard and literally the most evil thing you can think of.
Definitely.
I'm sorry, but, like, that is exactly how I feel.
Trump is just, like, the marketing man. He just knows...
He's the face.
He knows how to market himself to appeal to that crowd. But then he just has no idea about, like, how to actually do things. But Pence has, like... He's the lizard that nobody really likes, but he knows how to fuck shit up. Like...
just everything that he stands for in terms of abortion and LGBT people. I mean, it's appalling, and I'm sure you all know about that. But, I mean, I would say to that regard, there is a positive about Donald Trump is that, like, obviously his, like, super really, really hardcore right-wing behavior and rhetoric that he was spouting at all of, like, the campaign trail speeches and everything, that was to appeal to, like, that huge group of terrible people that live in this country. I'm not gonna lie. Like, this deplorables, you know, whatever.
Yes.
Like, it's true. The fucking Pepes of the world. And I hate that, like, that's a thing now. But, so, like, there's that. And then, of course, like, now people are noticing that he's removed the thing from his campaign website about, you know, banning Muslims from the country. And Muslims, I feel like, are, like, the ones that I am the most concerned for.
Yes,
in this
definitely,
country.
100%.
And if you know anyone, or if you are Muslim listening to this podcast, like, especially people that are not Muslim, like, please take care of your friends. Please be by them, you know?
Yes.
Please make them feel like they are protected and, like, you will stand up for them, because I feel like, I mean, there's a lot of people of color that deserve that right now, but I'm just saying, like, especially with tensions over that community, just really keep them safe the best you can. And now that he's removed that, I'm like, what the point of this is, like, maybe these ideas that he had were just, like, to get that group of people by him, and maybe he'll have slightly more moderate runnings of the country.
Yeah.
That's, like, my one optimistic hope. I don't know if that's going to happen.
The only optimistic hope we can have to get through these years, you know,
is that, like, maybe he's not as scary in action that he has said he would be.
Yeah.
So hopefully that's true.
And I mean, I know just, like, how dysfunctional the government is as a whole, so how much can actually get done? Well,
when you got 3 branches run by Republicans.
Yeah, the fact that...
That's probably my personal, like, biggest...
That's the biggest thing.
Disappointment of this whole election.
All 3 branches, the checks and balances system, are all in the red, and that... It's horrifying. Thankfully, though, that's the first thing that we could possibly change.
Yeah, that's 2 years from now. We get to change that, hopefully, right?
Yeah,
we
have
elections.
Like, not every single senator or House representative will be up. Well, every House representative will be up because they run every 2 years.
Right.
But only some of the senators, but I mean, whatever.
And we need to be, like, on that, guys.
And that's why, like...
I feel like I'm always passionate about politics, and I feel like I did what I thought I was... You know, like, I tried to do as much as I could, and, like, I did go out and vote, and, like, I was trying so hard to get people to vote, but, like, now I'm, like, even more motivated. Like, I feel like I need to do even more. Like, we all need to.
Yeah. I think that, like, the biggest thing is that, of course, like, we don't want to be going onto the internet every day and seeing something else that's really horrible or upsetting going on, but I think it's also very important that we continually are talking about this. I know it might be hard for us personally to be seeing these things and be like,
and it's exhausting.
Yeah, it's exhausting, but, like, we have to stand together and we have to be strong.
We can't let this, like, die down. There's never going to be a point where I'm going to be, like, fucking complacent about the fact that steaming pile of shit is my president.
Yeah.
Like, he's not. He's still not my president. And, like, I get, like, there's part of me that, like, the slightest sliver of me, I've never really felt like I've disrespected a president that we've had before, that I've had since I've been alive.
Yes.
Like, I was very young when we had Bush, and so I didn't really understand the complexities of his running, but I felt like ultimately I did have some respect for him because I was very young and, experiencing 9/11, all that bullshit. And then, like, of course, I have a ton of respect for Obama, so this is, like, really weird for me and really uncomfortable for me, but, like, I don't think I'm, like, un-American because I don't stand by someone that literally wants to strip me and my friends of their rights.
Honestly, I don't think that, like, the Republican Lord and Savior Ronald Reagan would be very happy right now. Like,
whatever.
It's like, That, oh, God. I would take probably any other Republican president that we've had over this.
I know. And then he's got, like, Ben Carson, who is a creationist. And, God, and he's going to be running, like, education. And I don't know what Sarah Palin, they're trying to get her to be involved. And Chris Christie. And it's just, like...
This is literally,
the
like...
most horrible lineup. It's like Coachella in hell, bitch. Like, I don't like it.
It's like, you know how, like, Suicide Squad is, like, literally, like, all of the villains that have all teamed up together?
Where's
like, this is literally, like, this happening right now.
I know.
But, yeah, basically what I wanted to say, though, is that we have to be strong. We have to keep talking about this all the time, so we never let anybody forget what is happening, and so we all remember when the time comes when we actually have the ability to make elections or make any sort of change, that we go out and we do it.
I don't think he'll get more than 4 years. I would hope that he would get less. Some fucking weird shit goes down.
Yeah.
Now, I really could not see him getting a double stint, you know. I just don't see it. And we got to really, really work our asses off to make sure that does not happen.
Especially, like...
We got to get outside of our bubble, I think.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Like, we knew... because we lived in Pennsylvania, and so we see that mentality. We were grown up around that mentality. But when we moved to Washington, and just the way that your social feeds are, like, I only follow people that are like-minded to me, because let's be honest, when I'm reading my feeds in the morning, the last thing I want to be doing is getting pissed off. Like, you know, like, these are my chosen spaces. However, I think we need to be more diligent with our activism and making sure that that's reaching people that are not our bubbles. Because that's why it was so shocking for so many people, because they're like, I literally have not heard a single person tell me they would vote for him, and then that's happening, and seeing how close it was for so much time.
I think I was listening to another podcast, and they were talking about how social media is a great thing, but it's also can be a negative because you become an echo chamber, because you can't pick and choose who you're following, and then, like, if you're just surrounding yourself with all of the people that have the same ideals, then you're never exposed to anything new.
And let's be honest, like, I censor his name on Twitter because I don't want the people that are, I mean, the people that are literally there, like, searching his name to, like, just say anything. They're
trying to be antagonistic.
Those are different from the people that I feel like I could sway if I had, like, if they did see a tweet of mine that did change the way that they saw it, because they're not, like, that antagonistic crowd.
Yeah.
But, like, I mean, I censor myself for my safety, too, because a lot of those guys are the same guys that are gonna, like, dox you.
Yeah.
So, like, she's trying to avoid that.
We just gotta get all the people, though, that are, like, on the Democratic... on the Democratic side, too, that didn't vote. Because you know that there's people that didn't vote, so, like...
God. And, like, okay, I'm just letting you know that, like, I see the people that did not vote, especially people that I know... And I'm telling you, you lost a lot of respect from me.
Yeah, unless you, like, literally couldn't legally for whatever fucking reason.
Yeah, legally, or, like, there's, for some reason, like, you could not make it, which, I mean, there's a lot of ways that you can do it, so I don't know. I know that there's obviously things that deters people in certain communities from voting, and I'm not talking about those people. I'm talking about, like, your privileged friends that are talking about this shit on Twitter, but, like, don't even have the time to, like, in between scheduling blowouts, fucking vote. I'm sorry. Like, that's happening, and it's incredibly frustrating. And I know that a lot of people are putting a lot of the blame on the third parties, and, like, let's be honest, I wouldn't have voted third party in this election because it was so critical.
Yeah.
And, like, there is frustration that I have there. But I definitely feel more frustration for the people that just didn't vote.
Yeah.
And the people that wrote in really stupid shit, too, don't even get me started.
15,000 Harambe's.
Yeah, like, I don't know if that's been, like, legit confirmed. But, like, okay, I was watching... I can't remember if it was Colbert or, like, someone, and they said, oh, you know what? It was actually a Philip DeFranco video. And he was like, you know, whatever you're voting, if you're brightening Harambe. And I'm like, you put that idea out there. Like, am I blaming him for, like... getting people to vote? Like, I don't think he forced people or anything, no. Yeah. I'm just saying, like, let's not joke about this, because people will literally do that. They showed up and they wrote, like, dab. It's like, what the fuck? How privileged do you have to be? I just picture, like, Menonists, white, cis Menonists that are like, oh, I'm gonna write Pepe.
That probably voted Bernie Sanders, which there's a difference between voting third party and then trying to write in somebody that was
it could actually be a political figure, yeah. But, like... he wasn't running. He literally endorsed Hillary. Like, you have to move on. I had people that, like, I was friends with in high school that I had seen throughout the weeks or months, honestly, to this election. They were, you know, saying that they were going to be voting third party, that Hillary hadn't won their vote, etc. And then some of them, on the day of the election, said that they ended up voting for Hillary because they saw what was at stake and they did see all the criticism. And so I was like, wow, that's pretty lit, because I wasn't expecting that. But
I definitely, like, you know, I definitely think that we should have more than a two-party system. I think
course.
It's fucking stupid.
And I think you should exercise your right to vote for whoever you want. However,
if there was one election where I think we all should have just stood together.
Been a little bit more of a team effort.
Yeah, it should have been this one.
Because a lot of the people that were trying to write in Bernie had a lot of the same... Like, I was pro-Bernie. Like, I would have loved for Bernie to have been the candidate.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Do I think that he would have won against Trump? I don't know. A lot of people are arguing that, like, of course, the DNC, it was revealed that they were really trying to
suppress him, yeah.
And that during that time, he was polling higher, I guess, than Trump. But I'm not going to lie. Like, he's Jewish. He's a socialist. I put in quotes because you don't really know. He doesn't really call himself that. But, like, I mean, there's been so much anti-Semitism lately, and I think that would be enough to deter people from voting for him, just like I'm sure a lot of people didn't vote for Hillary just because she's a woman.
Yep.
So... It really sucks. I did read that she was planning to literally shatter a glass ceiling at her...
What the coolest,
and, like honestly, whatever woman actually makes it, Michelle Obama, please do that. Because how incredibly cool would that be? Especially, I just picture, like, really young girls seeing that.
Yeah.
And being like, whoa, I can literally do anything. And her speech, of course, like, made me just... I don't want to get into it because... Yeah.
I actually lost a lot of friends on Facebook. Yeah, I deleted them because...
I'm really blessed. I must have done that when Romney ran.
I really, like, it has not been bad for years, honestly. I haven't seen anything then take an election to bring out all the bullshit. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, family members, they're gone.
Girl, I know. I tweeted today, I was like, you know, the part of being disowned that's nice is that I won't have to, like, spend Thanksgiving with, like, a bunch of Trump supporters.
Yeah.
And that's true. I don't know if they actually voted for him. I mean, they used to say that they thought he could make a good president. I don't know if any of his things that he's done recently would have deterred. Who knows? But, like, I could tell you right now, I was probably one of, like, a very small majority of people that voted for Hillary in my family, probably.
Definitely.
But...
Well,
you know,
we just want to say, guys, that we are here for everybody. We love you all, and we
want this to be, like, we don't want you to come back to the show now and, like, only hear about, like, our dread about all of this, and we don't want to make you guys, you know, feel any more anxious than you already do, because there's a lot of things that are making me feel really anxious right now, and I want this to be a safe space for you to listen and know that you belong and that you are valid, and just... Hopefully everyone out there, like, right now, if you're listening to this, like, just please, like, I feel like this is the time right now that we're all going to be leaning on each other.
Yeah.
Especially, like, the people that have a lot at stake right now, whether that's people of color, women, LGBTQ plus people, like, oh my God, disabled people, like, just, they're... so many people. A lot of groups of people. We really need to lean on our friends, lean on our family, and stick by each other and keep each other safe. And, like, honestly, like, I really do think we just need to be keeping each other safe. And as far as, you know, having a president that probably won't do shit for climate change, keep making those conscious decisions as a consumer, whether that's the way you're eating, the way you're buying things, the way you're living your life. Like, just that's pretty much what you can do besides donating. And yeah, that's my sentiment on that. Bullshit.
Yeah, and, like, you know, just our chats on our streams are always going to be a safe place. And
our Reddit page. I wouldn't tolerate anything. Don't you worry.
Yeah, don't worry. We're moderating that shit, and it's So, you know, there's lots of great places, and, you know, not to shout out something, but, like, we have the gift exchange going on, and that's something that, like, you know...
We can look forward to month.
You know, just spreading joy in our little Bincho community.
I know. We've had, like, hundreds of people signing up, and it's really fun.
Actually,
and, like,
the sign-ups end tomorrow, so...
Okay, yeah. So I guess we should mention that, November 11th is when they're done. But like, hey, like that's not for us at all, because that's literally, I just want you guys to be like, if you don't have a lot of people to exchange gifts with this year, like it's always fun to buy gifts for people, in my opinion. Yeah. And like just doing something like that, too, you know? It just feels so nice. And I just want this to be like a community that we can have fun, we can talk about serious topics, but we can also be, you know, inciting joy in each other's lives, because that's ultimately like what I fucking want out of any of my online platforms. Like, let's be real, bottom line.
Yeah, we just want to help as many people as we can and affect as much change as we possibly can.
From our little pod to yours.
Our little pod.
But let's talk about some more positive things. So,
well, I wanted to talk about first, like, the positive things, but like, it's things that happened in Washington with the election that we did get to elect about, because
we voted here in Washington, and it was cool. You know, we got to like research our state a little bit beforehand, and everything. It was fun.
In Washington, we raised the minimum wage to $13.50 by 2020.
Woohoo!
Yeah,
and aren't we the highest in the U.S. right now?
I don't know if it's right now, but that will be the highest.
We will be the highest,
I think,
and we will be the highest. You know.
Speaking of 2020. I was thinking the other day, like, if whoever the Democratic nominee is in the 2020 race, if they don't fucking use some shitty goddamn pun, like...
About vision? Like... A vision for America. A clear vision for America.
Yeah, I swear to God, if they don't do that, I'm going to be real mad. Like,
someone fucking... pay me a lot of money for that.
We said it here right now.
I'm calling it 2020. But if the Republicans use that, oh wait, that's
it's Trump. Just Trump. Yeah.
Do you think he would be like, keep America somewhat great? Like, what would he do? Like,
no, he's still just gonna go fucking make America great.
I thought you like, don't you change your slogan each time you run though?
I don't know.
Because I'm pretty sure Obama's in the beginning was like something about change, and then it's been different since.
I'm not entirely sure. Yeah. But regardless, you know, say something like Trump is blind, let's have a clear vision of the future or something
Trump
like
the bump. I don't know, honestly.
But other things that happened in Washington, we elected the first Indian American woman to the Congress. I don't remember if it was the Senate or the House, but to Congress, which is incredible.
Yeah.
We also, I don't know, we fucking like huge mass transportation fucking thing that we passed too.
I was at this, oh my God. Remind me again to never schedule a hair appointment the day after the election. Like, I don't think I realized that it would be like the day after it, I guess, because I was just like, oh, I gotta get that in before like my anniversary, and like, yeah, not fun. But everyone was talking about the transit because it's going to make it really easy to get around.
Yeah, public transportation in Seattle is really, really bad. Yeah. So that was a cool thing.
So that's exciting.
Also,
protecting the women in the hotels, because that's a huge problem here.
Did not even know that was a problem.
I know.
Thank God that we passed something to help it.
Yeah, there's been like a lot of like just, you know, the women are not being protected. There's a lot of assault that's happening in the hotel because, like, you know, this is a big tourist area. So yeah, so that's awesome. A lot of progressive things were passed. The only thing that wasn't was carbon emissions tax.
Yeah, I'm really sad about that. They were like, oh, because it might raise gas prices. And I was like, yeah, no shit.
Raise gas price? Like,
of course it will. Yes, that's what we want.
They're like, oh my God, it's going to affect the things that are killing us to save the planet. Wait, I'm confused. I use those things. Okay.
Oh, man, there was another... Oh, yeah, it was...
maybe we could all just start using more public transportation, and that'll help.
Yeah.
At least.
Something with gun rights too that we passed that was like more restrictive.
Yeah, it was like people that are making.
It's like if somebody in your family if you determine somebody in your family is going to be dangerous.
Yeah,
that the courts can suspend their right to own a weapon.
Yeah, and I'm all for taking guns away. I don't really care. Yeah. I don't care what anybody thinks. Honestly, you won't be able to change my mind on that one. Yeah, sorry.
No, there's no reason to have one. Okay, so yeah, let's move on.
Yeah, there were... This. Okay, the first LGBT governor is a bisexual woman.
Yeah, Oregon.
Woo! So cool. Like, so cool. That was the most exciting thing to wake up to. But there's also been so many more women of color added to Senate and the House.
That's amazing.
So I think there were at least 5 that I saw. And I think that's really cool, and it's obviously a push in the correct direction. Am I right?
Yes.
And of course, like, there were some, you know, within like different states. Like, what was the most progressive law that was passed in your state? You should let us know. You know, they legalized marijuana in a bunch of states too, so like a lot of people are excited about that. Hopefully that helps the economy in those states. Cool.
Yep.
But yeah, those are like my positive things that I can think of from this actual election. But I went on to Instagram today, and I just wanted to basically do like a little call to action, and I wanted you guys to just submit to me something good or hopeful that you have like just recently found out about, like any good news that you've just gotten, or it could be like, you know, about the election, because there were some good things that did occur. And I got fucking 186 comments.
Oh my god.
And they're all, no one like really fucking around either. Like, they're all just amazing things. So just think about that. That's on my little ass Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
So that alone, the number, hopefully, I mean,
you know, we gotta have things to, you know,
we gotta celebrate
and things to look forward to. You know, we're still gonna make advances and progress on certain
Think about how cool technology will still probably be in the next 4 years.
Yeah, and how helpful that will be, honestly, for, you know, different things. So, you know, we'll make advances and some progress, and we have to make sure to celebrate those along the way.
Exactly. All right, so what are you pulling up, Shay?
I was pulling up Patreon.
Yeah, why don't you ask those first, and then I'll probably like more end on these so that they're like...
Because, I mean, I also asked for some, you know, just happy facts or positive questions is what we asked for. And so Claire Wood has said that a group of flamingos is called a flamboyance, and what's more uplifting than that?
Honestly, that's me and my friends. Me and my squad.
Oh, fuck.
My squad of 3, aka me, Chris, and Bree. Bree, if you're listening, fuck you. She like screamed the other day when I guess I said I would buy her a vibrator.
Oh my god,
and she was like, yeah, oh my god, you're my friend. Yeah. Okay. I would buy anyone a vibrator, just let that be known. You're not special, Brie.
Angelica Rose said, I googled happy facts and here are a couple of my favorites. Penguins mate for life, and they propose by giving their prospective mate a pebble.
Oh, so mean.
I'll just give you a pebble.
Do it. That pebble better be a ground-up diamond.
A 6-year-old applied for a job at a railroad museum and was hired as its director of fun.
I love that.
And there is an uninhabited island called Pig Beach in the Bahamas where the pigs swim around all day. I feel like I remember hearing about that one before. But
that sounds like a good place for me to hang out.
That's where I want to be hanging out right now.
That's where we want to go. Who knows?
Okay, and here is a little bit of a story from Sammy Jessam.
Yes.
Who said... they apologize for posting twice, but they have
a huge unacceptable
a huge piece of news that might make someone else feel very better by proxy. I fucked up that sentence. They didn't type it wrong. I was me.
Oh, really?
My boyfriend is a trans man, and he's been waiting for years to have top surgery to help with his terrible dysmorphia. After months of saving and waiting anxiously, he went in yesterday and woke up with the chest he should have been born with from the start. He started crying tears of joy as soon as he came to, and just kept asking me over and over if it was real. Today, he went back in to have his chest looked at, and the look on his face when the surgical binder and bandages came off, it's something I'm going to treasure for the rest of my life. He's so happy with his body right now. He's insisting that once he's healed up, I'm never going to be able to get a shirt on him again.
Oh, that's so cute.
That's so nice.
God.
And Rachel's crying.
Yeah, it's fine. I feel like we're going to be crying a lot in this segment.
Yeah, the segment. You know, there's going to be a lot of happy things.
That's really incredible,
that was really awesome.
Well, send him our congratulations.
Okay, well, while you get your Instagram up, I also have Reddit here. And one of the positive things here is that Minnesota elected a Somali-American woman to the House. This makes the nation's first Somali-American lawmaker.
Whoa, okay.
Wow.
Where was this?
Minnesota. Pretty fucking great, I gotta say.
Yes.
Okay, and then somebody else has said that despite the awful presidential result, Maine passed some truly progressive legislation, now the first state to have ranked choice voting, which will hopefully become a model for the rest of the nation. Not sure what that is.
Yeah, I would have to look into that one.
We also legalized recreational marijuana, raised the minimum wage, and created a small tax on the wealthy to fund public schools.
Yes! Tax the shit out of them!
That's so awesome. So glad to hear that. I agree. Okay, what else do you have on your...
I got like 200 comments here. All right. So yeah, we know about Washington here. Holiday drinks came out at Starbucks. Yes, the little thing.
That was also here on the Reddit.
My best friend got a baby kitten. We named him Obama, little O for short. Hope that makes you smile. It did.
Oh, yes. I bet you he's a charmer.
I'm going to try and read as many of these as I fucking can. After 3 months of not seeing my dog, I just moved away for college. I finally get to see him tonight. So excited.
Aw.
I hope it was jovial.
I'm sure it was.
This actually I liked a lot. Best thing I've heard so far, supervillains breed superheroes, and I can't wait to see what superheroes rise out of this.
Oh.
Ooh, that'll leave you.
True.
That leaves you pumped. Also, I did see, because I tweeted, I was like, what do you think Leslie Knope thinks about this?
Yeah.
And the writers from Parks and Rec actually wrote a very long letter. It's like an essay that it's like supposed to be from her.
Wow.
And I didn't get a chance to read it, but I read like a little beginning of it, and I was like, oh god, this is going to make me cry.
That's so awesome.
So I
now
definitely...
if Amy Poehler comes out and does like, if she gave speech, that, like, that would be fantastic.
I'd be moved so much by that. Okay, so this is good. I think it's Pat McCrory. I think it was just like a typo. Pat McCrory got voted out as governor in North Carolina, so that means HB2, which is the bathroom bill, could be most likely overturned, and everyone is excited.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's... And then they wrote, though I'm still not sure how we managed to vote McCrory out, but vote Trump in, and then the emoji. True, also. Okay. My cat had a bad ear infection and it's finally gone. Not huge news, but still something good. That is incredible.
That is fantastic.
I hope that Chunk sleeps great tonight.
We're more worried about our Chunk's health than we are our own.
I know. That's real for me, honestly. Okay. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them comes out in a little over a week.
Let's fucking stop.
Wait.
Yeah. Halt. Breaks.
Halt the positivity.
Right now. We have to talk about the fact that
confirmed.
Fuckface Depot is he is playing Grindelwald, and I couldn't be more fucking upset.
I'm not grinning. Not that. You know?
Like, really, like you said on your stream, you know, he was only mentioned in the books, like he's not there, and so like they have nothing to like really like base
his isms off of or whatever.
Yeah,
like,
so he's going to be the canon, basically Grindelwald. Which like, is horrifying.
When you think Grindelwald, you're going to think, not a good man. So not happy about that.
I want to know who they're going to cast for Dumbledore.
But, you know, something that I still have to remain excited about is the fact that we're about 15 days out from Gilmore Girls.
Oh, yeah.
Which is exciting.
Yeah, so, the second half of this month is pretty exciting, you know. I
feel like we get these next 2 months to, like, I mean, we're going to be pretending we're okay. You know what I mean? That's basically the vibe.
But we got a lot of
some
fun
holidays.
Things. Yeah, like we have our anniversary is next week, which is very awesome. And also...
By the way, we won't be having a podcast on that Thursday.
Yeah, next Thursday we're not having a podcast.
Just because it's our anniversary, so we're taking the day.
Yes.
So, sorry about that, but we'll be back on Sunday.
There's also, next week, if you guys really liked our Overcooked streams, well, you know, there's more levels coming out next Tuesday, and so we're going to stream that shit.
That's very exciting.
That's just lighthearted fun.
Okay, yesterday I signed up to volunteer at Giovanni's Room, an LGBT bookstore in Philadelphia.
Oh, wow, that's
Good
awesome.
for you. That sounds like a great time. I'm just over 2 weeks. That will mark a half year with my boyfriend. I met him on Tinder about a month after a long abusive relationship, and I've never been happier in my entire life. Aww. That's fucking great.
That's so amazing. See, this is brightening my mood.
I hope it brightens my teeth, honestly. And then I got a little help about my nosebleeds because I was snapping about the fact that the air is so dry. And then
oh my god,
someone that works at a hospital was like giving me like tips in the comments. Just a wonderful time.
Listen, guys, we ordered a humidifier today as well.
I'm going to be humid. I hope. Well, I can buy and smoke pot legally in Massachusetts now. That's a good one. My dog's surgery results came back, and the tumor that was removed was benign.
Woo!
That's fantastic, and I'm probably,
I just need to hear good stories about pets having health.
I love that. I was able to get tickets today to go see Hamilton. That's pretty lit.
Wow.
For their birthday next year.
How much money did you have to fucking pay for that, honestly?
Honestly, treat yourself for that one. The new Animal Crossing update is lit. I replied to that one. Because it really has been.
It's really changed a lot of things.
It's been very calming. Okay, so this one shook me because I feel like you're going to cry, all right? Back in July, I learned my position at work was being eliminated and I'd be getting laid off in December. Well, after months of stress and worry, I just learned on Tuesday that a newly created position was approved and I will be starting in 2 weeks. So much relief. Woo! Can you fucking imagine?
Oh my god, that's fantastic.
I am so happy for you. So that's awesome. Oh, this one I thought was also super interesting. I'm going to a Unitarian Universalist conference this weekend to learn about how communities of faith can better address and advocate for LGBT and racial issues. I don't think it has ever been more necessary. Yes.
Yes.
That is something that's really important, I think. Mm-hmm. So that's fucking awesome. I hope it goes well. There's a lot of crunchy leaves to step on outside in Seattle today. Yeah, it was really sunny today.
Yeah, I mean, it's not raining, so it allows it for it to be crunchy.
But we were, like, engulfed in fog.
Yeah,
and it was sunny.
I gotta say, I got some pretty sweet photos.
It's a metaphor, but it's true. My city just elected its first African-born Muslim to its city council. Awesome. My mom got the news the other day that she is in remission. Congratulations!
Wow, that's fantastic.
Send congratulations from us. That's fucking awesome. I recently found out that the popcorn at AMC movie theaters is vegan.
You know, that's one thing I didn't even think about, you know?
Yeah, I bet it is, because that has to be, like, fake butter powder.
That's just all fucking, like...
But that's exciting. Like,
yeah.
I'm going to AMC. I need someone to tell me if the Regal popcorn is okay.
I feel like Regal's probably trash and not vegan.
But, like, if you think about it, is AMC truly trash because they're using, like, something that is so processed, it's not even the same DNA
probably, like,
as
not
butter.
Even food, like.
You can't believe it's not butter, but you also can. You know, that's kind of the vibe. Okay. Oh, I loved this one too. I made one of those life hack mug brownie things today, and it was a pretty good consistency. That is honestly so real. They're always weird. I love that. Cats exist. That's true. That's a good one.
Honestly, like, I've been loving these chunks so much since, and I feel like they just know.
I feel like they knew I was, like, anxious.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Was released from the ER today after getting a spinal tap, ouch, and blood patch done. And yesterday, your girl is meningitis free.
Nice. Oh my god, fantastic.
And also, apparently, Taiwan is going to be the first country in Asia to legalize same-sex marriage. Haven't heard about that. I gotta look into that, because that's fucking crazy, and I hope that is true. Not that I'm doubting you, you know. I'm just in that fact-check mindset, you know what I'm saying? Donald Trump makes me question everything I read. Good positive news is that Hillary can still be president with the 20 faithless electors on December 19th. So that's a whole thing that people are talking about right now with the
faithless electors.
I
doubt that's going to happen. I'm not holding a lot of stock into that happening. Although, hopefully, maybe like these electors.
If it does, I'm not going to complain.
Yeah, maybe they could have like a conscience to, like, you know, say like, I know that people voted this way, but I have to do this because I know that it's, you know, the right thing for the country kind of deal.
Yeah,
I hope that happens.
So that it really is awesome. Something I'm not really putting a lot of my faith into it right now, just because like I don't want to get my hopes up again at this point.
Not sure if this has been said yet, but Obama signed something that protects Planned Parenthood's government funding, and that really brightened my day. Yeah, that happened in, like, September. Okay. And I don't know how much it can be. I don't know. I need to, like, research that more, just because I'm, like, I guess I'm just always concerned that, like, something could reverse that in some way. Yeah, definitely, especially since healthcare is, like, such a big hot topic issue right now. But I know that he was, like, I know that he's diligent about that, which is awesome, and it's one of the things I really like about him. My horrible roommate moved out. This is a major win for my other roommate and I. Oh, I can only imagine. I know the feel. Yeah. I ended up coming out to a lot more people as bisexual because I'm so terrified of Pence in particular, and have received nothing but love and support. Oh my god, that's incredible. Awesome. I cleaned my whole kitchen successfully and unclogged my sink. Stevie Nicks is coming to Seattle on December 11th. Ooh. I bet it's sold out. Oh my god, probably. It probably is. Damn it. Okay, and here's another question from the Patreon. This is from Claire, who said, "Hi, Rachel, Chris, and Chunks. Rachel, I've been a fan of yours since my friend showed me a review you had of a mascara that came with the fibers."
Oh my god!
I know exactly which one you're talking about.
Yeah. What was it? Better than false lashes.
Yeah.
Too Faced.
Something like that.
Yes.
I don't know. It was a long ass time ago, and I was still in high school. Now I'm a 5th-year senior in college. I listen to the podcast when I'm working out. Sometimes I'll end up laughing while doing a lift or something. I think people think I'm crazy. What are some things you've been doing to distract yourself from the outpouring of negativity from the election? A lot of things I've been reading and have been tearing me apart. My boyfriend suggested some time off from social media.
Yeah, I feel like I've needed to, like, not be on my phone as much just because I mean, the first, like, 24 hours I was, like, glued to everything.
Yeah, definitely.
But basically I've been making lots of plans to see my friends for the next couple weeks, just...
Making a lot of holiday plans and just trying to get out and do some things that are self-care,
But, like, in my own downtime, I mean, I've been focusing on my work, of course, because I think it's been, like, a nice distraction because I'm not, like, looking at the news.
Yes.
But also reading Harry Potter has been great. And
what a great time to have picked up getting into that, because you could really get sunk into that shit.
I know. Like, I got to read that because when I got my hair done, I was like, there's time where you're just waiting, and I was reading that, and I was like, yes, this is great, because normally I'd be on my phone when at the salon, but I was like, there's no fucking way I'm going to sit here and be pissed off.
Guys, finally got to a Dumbledore said calmly.
Yeah, he did. He was calm. And also playing Animal Crossing, let's be honest, it's very relaxing.
Yeah, I got a new game, too. I thought I was buying myself a celebratory gift game that I was going to be like, yeah, I'm playing this, celebrate. But, now it's something to distract me. I got Titanfall 2.
Also, buying you cute things for our anniversary has been fun.
Yes.
I can't
Same
wait
right back.
I need it to get here so I can tell you guys about it, because honestly, all you Harry Potter fans are going to love me, honestly.
You get it now. You're a Harry Potter fan now, too.
I know. Now I'm like, damn, this shit. I should buy it for myself, this merch. But yeah.
Oh, fuck. Well, I mean,
let's round it off with a nice, good fun.
A nice, good fun quiz?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay, cool, because somebody had tweeted this at us. I think it's perfect. I just sent it to you. It's which Animal Crossing's character are you?
Oh my god. I'm gonna be really offended if this is not going my way. Okay, I got it. Oh, this is exciting. Okay.
Alright, so the first one is pick a fruit. And you got the apple, the peach that also looks like a bite.
Yeah, like all you guys upset about the peach in iOS, take a look at the Animal Crossing peach. That looks way more like an ass than the iOS one did.
Yeah, there's an orange, cherries, banana.
It's a durian.
Durian, and is that a
pear?
A pear, or is there pears? Yeah, there's pears.
Yeah, there's pears. Pears are my town fruit.
Oh my god!
My god, in the town of Chunkton. There's no lemons on here.
Then I can't decide, and I hate fruit.
I'm
Honestly,
gonna pick the durian because it's the coolest looking.
I'm gonna pick a banana because I'm basic as fuck.
How would your friends describe you? Persuasive, dependable, sarcastic, enthusiastic, smart, adorable, classy, creative, or stylish? Okay, how would you... Let's just describe you. I would describe you out of all of these. I would say you are dependable.
I was going to pick the same thing for you.
Oh, that's cute. Okay, we're being such turds these days.
Okay, what is your favorite kind of music with a nice picture of KK Slider?
Oh my god, I don't even have him in my town yet.
Well, you're building the cafe, so now you will.
Will he be there?
Yeah.
Good.
It's pop, rock, country, classical jazz, alternative, R&B, new wave, and I love them all.
Ooh, out of all of these?
I'm going
to pick jazz.
Oh my god, alright.
Isn't that
Duke
not
Silver
me?
over here.
Shut up.
What do they mean by alternative?
He doesn't know what music means.
I don't know what music means.
You should just say I love them all because you're
honestly, I'm just going to pick I love them all because why the fuck not?
Pick an umbrella.
Okay, we got pictures of all these umbrellas. I see one with, what's that fucking painting? The
Starry Night.
Starry Night.
Ooh, the one that looks like a Sephora bag. I think I'm going to just pick the plain black one because, like, that's what I would choose. I don't need one. Okay, me in Seattle.
Who the fuck? All right, I'm just gonna pick the Starry Night one because I think it's pretty cool.
What's your ideal night out? Planetarium, a party, fancy restaurant, the bar, the mall, a concert, Starbucks, a dinner cruise. Does at home count? Okay, straight up, does at home count? I mean, I like to go out too, but like,
I'll pick
it's
a
just
fancy
me.
restaurant.
It's true, I like those too.
What do you usually order at Starbucks? Vanilla bean frappuccino, latte, pumpkin spice latte. Don't even gotta go any further.
He literally like screaming.
Iced passion tea, espresso con pana. What is that?
Listen, no one orders that.
Americano, Valencia orange refresher, iced coffee, or pigeon milk coffee.
Oh, that's like the roost. He's a pigeon.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
I getcha.
She's gonna get a latte. What about you, pumpkin spice?
Yeah, pumpkin spice. Yeah.
How would you react to being insulted? Let's just say revenge is the best dish. Is a dish. I can't hear it. Let's just say revenge is a dish best served cold. I cry in private. That's what I did. I couldn't care less. Throw some shade right back. I totally lose it. I'm hurt, but keep my cool. I walk away, just laugh it off. Nobody insults me. Squeezy. We should take this as Squeezy.
Oh my god.
Okay, I definitely cry in private. No.
I guess
throw some shade right back.
Like, are we talking like somebody insult me to my face?
Yeah, like if it's in my face, I would throw
probably
shade.
just like, I'm probably honestly just gonna be laugh it off, but like I'm hurt on the inside.
Oh wait, that's actually what I do, but I probably would throw shade.
Okay. Right. Pick an unconventional hair color. Yeah. Why is red unconventional? We got pink, blue, purple, green, red. I'm terrible with colors. What is that color?
That's pink.
Well, there's two pinks.
Okay, that's like baby pink. The first one was like hot pink.
Okay, then there's yellow, and then like a fucking seafoam ass green.
That's
or something.
mint.
Guys, I swear to God, I don't know. I know the colors, but I don't know how to describe them.
He only knows like taupe versus like terracotta. He only knows the warm neutral
This is
browns.
why my makeup looks I've done on you on your channel were horrible.
Girl, I know.
Okay, I'm gonna pick
that mint green because honestly, I like green.
Oh fuck! I want to pick that too, but
oh my god, what?
Yeah, I'll go with that.
I'm Sable Able. I'm one of those fucking binches. Says, like Sable, you've always been sort of an introvert. You tend to keep to yourself, and you might even say you're a little guarded. But standoffish? No way. You just need some time before you feel comfortable around someone. And once you are, you really open up. You love to entertain your friends with funny stories, and you know how to cheer them up when they need it. Why is this so dead on?
Wow, what the fuck?
When the Animal Crossing's bud
feed
me. When that totally, like, is too deep. What is yours?
Okay, I got Pelly. Oh. Cheerful and polite, you always remain calm under pressure. You're serious about your work, but you know how to have fun and still get things done. You're never too busy for a little small talk and maybe a coffee run. And like Pelly, you're an extrovert. No, your friendliness and your zest for life.
I don't think Pelly's an extrovert, first of all.
Zest for life makes you an easy person to get along with.
You do have a zest, I would say.
I would say everything but the extrovertedness, because no.
You're definitely more extroverted than me, though. I know, crazy, right?
Wow,
You think that's... No, I talk a lot of talk, but I don't walk that walk, bitch. Chris is. I feel like you're... I don't know. There's something about you. You have, like, that face that people are like, he looks like some words would come out of that.
Too bad they don't.
The secret is they don't. Well, yeah, that was fun, honestly. Yeah, I'm going to take that several more times.
That was chipperino. So, I guess we'll wrap it up here for now.
Wrap this.
We love you guys very much. Next week, we will be back to something that's hopefully better. Yeah,
we're still going to talk about, things as more news develops, but we're going to try to keep, the show, I don't want it to be, something that you dread listening to each week, but...
Yeah.
Anyway, we love you guys very much. Thanks for having a cup of nog.
Yes.
With me.
On my noggin. All right, bye.
Listen, bye. Whoa.
Clink.
You clinked my handle?
I clonked.
Yeah, you did. All right, benches. It is time to do bincho time.
We're going off the cuff again because we did not prepare a list.
we tried. We tried not to prepare.
Okay, let's just start it off with Nicole Dowling.
Who is downloading a relaxing app, because don't we all need it?
Yeah, we need that right now. Kate Convery is...
having a conversation with someone, and it's lifting your mood.
Perfect. Kayla Harding is...
having a hard time focusing on TV.
Sarah Booth is...
searing the bottom of a nice tilap.
Allison Sense is leaving a penny in one of those, leaving her cents, in one of those little take a penny, leave a penny things.
Yeah.
That was a stretch. I got it. I'll reach. Emma Corbeil
is also emailing a loved one.
Who else was also?
I don't know.
Heather Ann
is answering phones and doesn't like it.
Sloan Fuller is their shopping cart for Thanksgiving supplies couldn't be fuller.
Oh my god, that's gonna be me this week, or
sometime.
Honestly, I feel like it's too early.
Megan Rackley
is racking up bells in Animal Crossing.
Bailey Lynn is spiking all their coffee with Bailey's.
We should all be doing that.
We need to.
Sloan Nolan is slowly buying the holiday presents for people.
That's a good way to do it. Alicia Schreiner is...
making a shrine to
Squeezy.
What the fuck?
Oh, shit.
I feel like he's just one of those guys.
Yeah, he needs to have a shrine. Jackie Goldfarb is bringing out all the gold decorations for Christmas time.
Yeah.
Sammy Jessom.
Sammy
is making a Sammy. You know how people say sandwiches is like a Sammy.
Who says that?
There's like restaurants that say that, like, like a turkey Sammy.
I don't eat at those kinds of places.
I know. I don't like that.
That's when you're like the rootinest, tootinest Sammy. With a side of deluxe ranchedest rancho.
What the fuck?
I don't eat there.
Angelica Feliz is singing Feliz Navidad.
Because it's coming up.
Jackie Burkhart. What's
is
Jackie
jacking
doing?
up a car because, damn, you work on those.
Madison Greer is...
green with envy as I pick out a bigger Christmas tree.
Sasha Smith is...
This is always one of those ones. I'm not gonna lie, Sasha. You stump us weekly. It's not your fault. It's just I suck. Sasha is softly attending to blending. I went blending.
Okay. Avery Labelson
is labeling their spice rack.
That's a good thing. Don't want to mix that basil and that fucking oregano.
Oregano?
Oregano.
Who says that?
I don't know. Who says orange juice?
Oh my god! He just dragged me.
Okay, Daisy Blossom Dottie
is dotting their I's and crossing their T's. And
always.
Because you just bought a new car.
You're always buying something.
I know, you're always making really big life decisions.
Corey Springfield
has a spring in their step because they just stepped on a crunchy leaf.
Margarita is pouring endless margaritas.
For all of the people listening.
Nicole Allen is
saying allons-y, which means come with me. When it's more like get ready or...
Yes, that's French they're speaking.
Yeah. Allons-y is like, come on, let's go. So honestly, come on, America, let's go.
Ilka
is thinking, wow, isn't it ill, as in sick, as in cool, that we have a bisexual governor?
Oh my god, that was a stretch.
Was not.
Rebecca O'Donnell is
saying, oh darno, because you found a slug on your porch.
Rude. Allison Francois is
frankly thinking, when does Franklin come on? Hey, it's Franklin.
Anna Hernandez is
answering my call.
Ian Murphy
is
Murmuring.
Of course he is. That's all he's doing. He's just murmuring.
He's just murmuring. Okay, Flynn and Drew are drawing violins, you know? Like,
honestly, that is so real. They would be.
Mackenzie Knight is...
thinking, wow, what a night it's been playing this game of Monopoly.
Annie Wynn
is actually the person that did win
in
Monopoly.
Oh my god, we should do that one time. The binches all playing a giant game of Monopoly.
Fucking doing that next time.
Perfect. Mariah Hanna
is giving a hand to someone in need.
Perfect. Megan Grilly is grilling their ears of corn. Chloe Killip
is killing me softly with his song. Kill me softly.
Kat Vallejos
I don't know where that
is just looking at so many cute cat photos and videos right now.
Aren't we all?
Emily Lewis
is losing their mind reading Twitter. Also me.
Beth Fonseca
is fondly remembering a time when Trump wasn't a person I had to think about every day.
Jax is a big fan of Jack on Lost.
Who? Also, Apple Jacks.
Okay, Ash Roselle.
Just got a rose. Just
tinted
general
lip balm.
Yes.
Sure. Megan Wilson
is willing to bet that someone out there has a son.
That's a safe bet, Megan. Sarah Seaman is out at sea, just sailing
getting away from it all. Honestly, sail away.
Becca Jansen.
Becca is beckoning to Lila to come over. Lila did.
Cassandra Lee is
leaving America. Just gone. And if you're already out of there, good call.
Good call. Emma Nygren.
Emma is taking some NyQuil to just turn it off. Don't recommend doing that.
Amanda Marie is the manager of a AMC telling somebody that the popcorn is vegan.
I bet they wouldn't have even known that because they're
probably
like,
not.
is butter. Jackie Bergiulio is singing me and Julio down by the schoolyard. I don't know why I'm doing like the musical version of Binge Time. I would do that, but Chris would literally never participate.
Oh yeah, it would be totally you.
And it would be a lot for me.
Danielle Manus is yelling.
Aren't we all?
We are yelling.
Danielle.
Michelle North
is thinking, let's go north to Canada.
Perfect
and you know, I get that feeling as well.
Bridget Dubin is hiding under a bridge because they are trying to scare someone.
Yeah. Caitlin Whalen is me wailing after the results came in.
Cassandra Buckout is getting the fuck out of here.
Honestly. Cody Robinson is putting on a coat because, it's winter.
Jenna Gordonier is...
near...
some gourds.
Oh, we always say that. That's
listen.
Is near a gorgeous woman.
Okay. Jennifer Cornwell is
thinking, this election couldn't be more corny.
My Elizabeth
is I always want to go my oh my because I'm not gonna lie.
Is picking up some more My Cellar water.
Ooh. Honestly, why we are together. Courtney Hall
jinx.
Found Squeezy screaming at the end of the hall.
Jay Tagoshi is going with us to ramen like we did that last week.
Yes. That was like a month ago, but yes.
Kelly
Adams is adding up the amount of times I fuck up in this episode. It's a lot.
Ishbel Mendez
is mending the ties between...
friends.
Yes. Honestly, let's work on that.
Courtney White Can't wait for the white snow to begin to fall.
Yeah, as opposed to that other color snow that happened.
Yellow snow.
Oh my god, please don't.
Smells like snow.
I'll never fucking tell you about the time. Well, I will. I'll tell you right now. This squirrel.
Squirrels?
Did this squirrel not have the biggest bladder? It was amazing.
What the fuck?
I witnessed it all. I'm sorry.
What the hell? We're fucking getting to that point in the podcast.
I'm tired.
Megan McNally
is egging on the people that are going to the protests for anti-Trump.
Camellia Mulkey is headed to the mall to
get a meal.
Sure.
A meal.
Yeah, I get you. Dana Daly is...
You're hoping The Daily Show brings back Jon Stewart just to cover this fuckery?
Oh my god, that would be so great. Chloe Archer is binging Archer to take their mind off things.
Skylar Medley is thinking, wow, that sky is blue.
I can't tell. It's fucking dark already.
Angela Sue is putting some...
soup in the microwave to warm up.
Why do you say soup like that every time? Soup?
Hillary Gay is rolling down hills because I feel like we always have Hillary Gay rolling down hills.
And I love it. Like, how many times have you actually done that, Hillary?
Jennifer Habgood
is thinking, I'm good.
Okay. Haley Cadwalder is watching Squeezy try to climb up walls, which he does from time to time.
Marlene Naj is leaning towards getting a new apartment.
Good call. Christina Contreras is contemplating going to another country.
Good. Madison Wolf is
actually a werewolf and transitioning into a wolf right now.
Whoa, honestly, too much. Elizabeth Hallbrook is
shopping at Brooks Brothers because who's ever done that
and
before?
Who are they? Who are those guys?
Aaron Bray is bravely sprinkling Old Bay on their fries.
That's too much.
Bridget Carey Davis
is carrying a lot of Davises. And what couldn't be better than that?
Talia Miller
is cracking open a nice Frosty Miller Lite because, man, this sucks.
Catherine Simpson
is simply having a wonderful Christmas time.
Taco Roach is assembling a fantastic taco. Oh my god, I see what you did there.
We never go to the Roach side of things. Like, if we started every week saying something about Roach, it would be like the Berenstain universe.
Wow, you're so right. Allie McGregor
is always going to choose always tampons.
Megan Preyes
is praying for all of us. Honestly, thanks.
Kendall Berg is also saying "brr" because it is getting very cold. Whoever was putting on their coat.
Yeah, Cody Robinson, you know.
Claire Wood
honestly need to get some more firewood because it's cold and we need a fire. Now we're all of a sudden like in the wilderness, cold.
Anthony Hood is putting on their hoodie because it's fucking cold.
And Rachel Evans is eventually going to figure out where the fuck we just took all of this. So the rest of the Bonch Boonchums, we got Sylvia Ehrlichman Gross,
Allie Malone,
Stephanie Oliver,
Rose Barnett.
So thanks guys so much for supporting the show and also just hanging out with us because we have like the most awesome fucking community of people.
Yeah, you guys are fucking great.
And you guys always manage to cheer us up and also, whoa, she shakes the mic. Just inform us of things that we might not have heard of yet and just you guys are just smart, wonderful, capable humans and I wish you nothing but love and support out there.
Yes, all of that.
So stay warm, Seattle. We'll see.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.
That was a HeadGum podcast.